Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. How are you today? Have you subscribed yet? Because if you haven't, please do. It'd be really good if you could. I'm Maria if you don't know me, and I enjoy cooking recipes which are healthier, but sometimes a little bit different. And also because my hubby isn't on Slimming World, some very sweet things. So yeah, I'm quite sort of an all-round cook. Not a chef, I'm a cook, and I'm a home cook. I just love being in the kitchen, creating things. So please subscribe to my channel and click notifications if you want to see some of the things I do. My kitchen will always, not like bombs hit it, but you'll always see that there'll be washing up behind me or pots and pans because I'm literally always cooking and I just love it. So today, I've got 2 bananas here that are minging, okay? I like my bananas just ripe. And these have been in the fruit bowl and they are so mushy, even just picking them up, they're mushy. So I'm not gonna eat these and I don't wanna waste them. I somehow forgot to buy eggs this week when I went shopping, so I've been racking my brain thinking, what can I do with them? I've got no eggs, so I can't do one of my walnut and banana loaves from Slimming World, which I use wheat bran with, because I haven't got the eggs to bind it. So I thought, you know what, why don't I try a vegan-y sort of cake? And I've had a look on the internet, and you know what, you can do eggless cakes. You don't need eggs to make a cake. And I've never done one without an egg before. This is going to be quite interesting. So I'm going to make a banana and walnut eggless cake today. I'm going to do it in a loaf tin, and I don't know if you watched my recent shopping haul where I went to Poundland and I bought some little baking inserts. I think I got 15 for £1, so I'm going to use those with a little loaf tin. So I can make it into a loaf tin, and then I can just slice it up for in the week for work, for lunch, for me and hubby. The one good thing about this recipe as well is, if you are going on holiday, for example, and you've got no eggs in, but you've got some bananas you want to use up, rather than bin them, you could make this recipe and you could put it in your freezer. So it's quite versatile, so you can either put it in whole or slice it up. And put it in the freezer and then just take it out as and when you need it. Or it's there when you come home from your jollies and you want a cup of tea and a slice of cake. So I better get cracking and I'll show you how I make it. Right, so in this bowl here I have my 2 bananas, and look, can I just show you how mushy they are? I'm literally putting no pressure on and they are mushing up. So I'm just going to mash these up. Okay, that took seconds to mash because they are disgustingly ripe. Okay, and I just need to add to that about 100 grams of sugar, caster sugar, okay? If you're watching your weight, I suppose you could use sort of sweetener, but this isn't going to be a Slimming World cake, it's just going to be an eggless cake. All right, so I'm just going to add this in till I get to my 100. So at 90, so just need another 10. There we go, 100 exactly. And then I'm just going to mix all of that together. Right, I told you these bananas were very ripe. Look at that, that is just sugar and banana. Look how runny that is. And this mixture will be like a bit of a batter mix, so don't panic from that point of view. I'm going to add to that now about 100 grams or 100 millilitres of oil. This is vegetable oil, so again I'm sort of trying to keep it sort of as vegan as possible. Okay, so I'm just going to give that a mix. Okay. And then I want to add a little teaspoon of vanilla extract to that as well. Right, so I've given that a really, really good mix so that the actual the actual oil has gone into the puree from the banana. And then I need to add into that some flour, and about 180 grams of flour is what I'm looking to put into there. This will help thicken it up. So. There we go. That's done. So I've added into that also a teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, and I'm just mixing all that together now. Okay, so that's all whisked in, so it's like a nice little batter, and I'm just going to add some chopped walnuts. Add as many or as little as you want. You could put chocolate chip in here, actually, you prefer it, but I'm going to go for the walnuts. Okay, and then just give that a good mix. That's all going in nicely. And then all I'm going to do is pop that into my pre-lined tin. Let's move my phone out of the way. There you go. I'm just going to pop that in. Right, there it is. I'm just going to give it a tap. That's just to make sure I've got all the air out of it. Okay. I'm going to pop that in an oven about 180 degrees and leave it for about 45 to 50 minutes. I'll put a pin in it just to see if it comes out clean, and if so then it's cooked. If not, I'll leave it a bit longer. So I'll show you what it comes out like. Right, so it's out of the oven and here it is, and it looks and smells lovely. Hubby actually just said to me that he thought it's going to be a nice little bit of a cake, and said it's eggless, so anybody that can't eat eggs, this is going to be perfect for them. So I'm going to leave that to cool now, and then I'll slice a piece off and show it to you. Right guys, can I just say, this banana bread is so light. It is absolutely one of the best banana breads I've ever tasted. I cannot believe, one, I'm talking to you with my mouth full, which my mum told me never to do, but two, that cake has no egg in it at all. It's just amazing. It really, really is. Let me show it you. Seriously, you've got to make this, guys. You really, really have. There you go. You see? It is stunning. Absolutely stunning. What I now need to do is one of two things. One is make sure I don't eat this in one sitting myself, and two, make sure my hubby doesn't eat it all so I don't get any more. Because it is really, really nice, and I know he is going to love this cake. I was thinking, oh, shall I take it to work tomorrow? But it ain't going to work, I can tell you that now. This cake is staying here. It is so amazing. Like I said earlier, if you had bananas before you went on holidays, it would be a really good cake you could make and put in the freezer. And okay, I'm not going on holidays just yet, but that's something I am going to do, because it is, oh God. Can you imagine coming back from holiday and you have a cup of tea and you want a cake? Seriously, this is incredible. So hopefully you like that, and give it a go, guys, please. And if you do, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click subscribe, or if not, click the little some inspirations for you icon, and that'll take you through to my channel. Click subscribe, notifications, and give me a thumbs up, and tell me what you think of this cake if you tried it, because seriously guys, it's the first eggless cake I've ever cooked, and it won't be the last. It really won't. So I will catch you later, and enjoy.